Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Today in front of you is actually kind of a homage piece. And this is by FEICE. FEICE. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced FEICE. This is the FM602 Skeleton Luxury Automatic Men's Watch. They call it. It retails for $600 US. But there's some pretty cool components to the watch. It's actually really well made. And it's a very well constructed watch. I was really quite surprised when I received this one. I was just kind of interested. So yeah, this is sponsored. This video is sponsored. I get to keep this watch. They sent it in for review. I'm going to keep it. You will see the sponsored box up in the left-hand screen. Anyway, it's 600 bucks. There's a lot of cool stuff to offer. I think it's pretty well made if you have the wrist size for it. And we'll dig a little deeper into it. Let's see what's on my wrist, and we'll jump right into it. And just taking this off my wrist, on my wrist today is the Oceanica Thresher. This is a dive watch, as you can see here. Really great watch. I did a review of this one about a week ago. This one is live on Kickstarter for only $250. This is like Zelo's quality. It's really good quality, perhaps even better. And yeah, definitely a great buy. Definitely check them out on Kickstarter. I believe they're fully funded already. It's a dive watch with the inner rotating screw down crown, inner rotating bezel, and just a great bunch of components. So yeah, that's what's on my wrist today. Now keep in mind, this is a larger watch. So if you have a really small wrist, I'm talking 6 inches, 6.5 inches, it might not fit you. But if you have a wrist bigger than that, or you like larger watches, then maybe this can fit you. But it does have a real carbon fiber case, which is quite nice. Supposedly, that's why the price is a bit higher at $600 US. As you can see, it's a full carbon fiber case, which actually looks really nice. Very nicely cut. Everything looks really nice on the case. There are no blemishes or anything like that, which is really nice. Now, it is a larger watch, 43.5 millimeters across in terms of diameter. It is 17.5 millimeters thick, so it's really a thick watch. We have a lug-to-lug width of 50 millimeters. We have an integrated genuine rubber band, which is actually really comfortable. It has a really interesting clasp I've never seen before. We get a pull and push crown, which kind of reminds you of something involving racing. It's a pretty nice crown, very grippy, very easy to use. And it also does have 50 meters of water resistance, so definitely don't take this one in the water. It's a full skeletonized watch, so you can see from the front to the back. Although, if you take a closer look, a lot of these parts are kind of added on over the movement, so they don't actually have any function, which is kind of weird. But I guess that's all just for the look of the watch. Now, it does come with a warranty and box. It's a pretty simple cardboard box. I'm not going to show it to you. It's nothing special. But yeah, this is a homage watch. It does not say anything on the dial, as you can see here. It does not even say FEICE on the dial. We get a nice curved sapphire crystal, which is actually really nice. You can see the lip of it right there. So very nicely cut sapphire crystal, anti-reflective coating. Yeah, but let's take a look at the actual watch. Now, the crown actually winds the movement. Now, nobody knows what movement is actually inside of this watch. So it's some type of Chinese movement. I'm assuming it's a seagull movement, but it's pretty smooth to self-wind it. So it's pretty nice to self-wind. You get a nice large crown there. You get one ghost position, and then you get a final position, which does not hack. It does beat at 3 hertz, or 21,600 beats per hour. You can see the hands going around the dial right there. Skeletonized hands with red tips. Push that back in. Very easy to read the time if you know how to read it. As you can see, the minute markings are going around. If you don't know how to read it, you can just start at 12 and go per hour when you want to set it. That'll be 2, 3, 4, and so on. So as you can see, it's pretty easy to read. Obviously, it's not going to be easy to read as a dive watch, but this is kind of like a futuristic type of watch. And yeah, getting to the clasp, a very interesting kind of pressure clasp, which is actually really nice. It's signed with the FEICE original. The band is really smooth, soft, genuine rubber. It's really nice. And you kind of have these cutouts over here, kind of for racing, kind of a racing type of watch, I assume. Getting a quick glimpse at the case back, you can see FEICE original. You get a nice red ring, and you can see some parts of the movement as well. But the band is really cool. It's self-adjustable. It's definitely going to fit any wrist size, and it just clamps down like that. Kind of like pressure. It clicks in, then you get 2 safety keepers over here where this part goes through. So it's just really cool. It opens up like that, which is really neat. I've never seen that before on a watch. But yeah, other than that, there's no loom on the actual watch. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? I mean, if you want this look, if you're going for this look, obviously a lot of people are probably going to ask you in the street, you know, what kind of watch is that? And you're going to kind of have to tell them, you know, it's a FEICE original. It's not ARM, but who can afford one of those anyway? Those are like 300 grand. Obviously, honestly, some of them are like 80 to 100, 150, but still, to spend that on a watch when you could buy, you know, a solid gold Rolex, who would want to buy something like this? But yeah, if you want to get that look, that feel, you know, a lot of people, honestly, I see in the street wearing, homage watches and such, from even way cheaper brands. So obviously, you know, there's a market for it, and obviously probably a lot of my subscribers like that kind of stuff too. So I figured it was good to kind of feature this on my channel. I'm going to throw it on my wrist and we'll see how it looks. It's a little big for my wrist, but I think maybe I can pull it off. Now, just to show a size comparison, on the left is 40 millimeters. On the right is the 43.5 with 50 lug to lug. So it's definitely a pretty big difference, but this has a completely different case shape as well. Yeah, completely different watches. And there she sits on my wrist. Quite a large watch. You know, if it was a little thinner, I think it'd be easier to wear. It's very comfortable though. I was quite surprised. This band is really, really comfortable. And it's just really soft, supple, and a very nice integrated band there. Obviously, if you want to change bands, you're gonna have to contact them and buy a new band from them, because I don't know where you'd be able to change bands or buy an integrated band for this type of watch. But yeah, it looks pretty nice on the wrist. I mean, obviously you get that look, that $1 million look, kind of like celebrity look, I guess I would say. But yeah, it's definitely comfortable on the wrist. I would say it's a little too big for my wrist. Maybe at 40 millimeters, maybe 48 lug to lug, maybe 15 thick, I could definitely pull that off. But yeah, it has a really nice kind of futuristic, kind of interesting look to it. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for today, guys. Just wanted to get a quick look at this FEICE original new watch release. It's a very well-made watch, I must say. The watch is very well made. You're getting real carbon fiber, sapphire crystal, an automatic movement, a really nice integrated rubber band. Everything is of very, very good quality, including this clasp, which as you can see just comes down there automatically. And it's just really, really, really cool. But yeah, definitely a pretty interesting watch. I've never seen something like this, and it was nice to get one in hands. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below as usual. This is Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. I will drop a link for this watch down in the description below if you want to check them out after this video. I will see you guys real soon. Definitely smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye.